and welcome back to Bedtime Stories with Fee. I hope that you are all doing okay. Can you give me 2 thumbs up and a big wave? Hello! Now tonight, the author of the story has asked me to read this story for you. How exciting. It's called Bearwolf and Fidget, and the illustrations are beautiful, and it's been written by D.C.R James. So I hope you are ready to listen and to enjoy this story. So, this is Bearwolf. Can you say, hi Bearwolf? And this is Fidget. Can you say, hi Fidget? Bearwolf loves snoozing and drinking fizzy pop. Fidget loves seeing how high she can hop. How high can you hop? Can you jump really high? Maybe if you are snuggled down, you can just jump in your bed and go hop, 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 hop. Whoa, look at all that hopping. Fantastic. Bearwolf, says Fidget, I think you should stop. Bubble bath's naughty to put in your pop. Bubble bath in his pop? Why is he putting that in there? But Bearwolf likes bubbles. He burps and they go far out of sight where nobody knows. So he's doing some burping and out come all these bubbles, and he likes watching them go pop, pop, pop. Can you do that? Pop, pop, pop. Later that morning, Bearwolf was snoring. That's boring, said Fidget. I'm going exploring. Under and over, around and behind. I wonder, said Fidget, what will I find? Have you ever been exploring on the beach? Do you find some good stuff? Yes. What do you think he's gonna find? Shall we see? Down on the beach, by an old piece of rope, Fidget discovered a predictascope. A predictascope? What's a predictascope? Have you ever seen one of those before? Shall we see what it does? Fidget looked through it, and what did she see? A very big wave, and it's coming for me. But she put it back down, and the wave disappeared. That's odd, said Fidget. What's going on here? So she's seen a big wave inside these special glasses? I wonder what's going on. She went and told Bearwolf what she had seen. Are you sure? Oh, Bearwolf yawned. That it wasn't a dream? I think, said Fidget, it's trying to say we must go and explore what could make such a wave. So they've got to find out where this wave could be coming from. I think the predictascope is predicting what's going to happen, is showing what could be happening later on. So they don't want a really big wave coming their way, do they? Can you go whoosh and make a really big wave? Whoosh! Whoosh! But they don't want a really big wave going on their head, do they? No. So they need to go and find out where it could be coming from. So they packed some fresh clothes and some snacks for their tea, left a note on their door and went down to the beach, where Lilo, a turtle as big as could be, said, climb on my back and we'll sail the sea. So together they sailed a night and a day, till they came to the Walrus at Kiblubbing Bay. The Walrus were belly flopping into the sea to hunt at the bottom for clams for their tea. We used to catch jellyfish, they were the best. Don't even like clams, but there's nothing else left. So they found a walrus, he's bald, and they have to keep jumping into the sea to get really deep down to get the clams, because they've got no other food left. Somebody has been stealing all the jellyfish. Oh no. Can you dive right down, get your hand and go, splash, splash. So deeper and deeper they needed to dive, till the waves that they made became ever so high. And through the predictascope, Bearwolf could see, a problem for you is a problem for me. So they got back on Lilo, pushed off from the beach, and set sail for the land of the jellyfish thieves. They're going to find out who's stolen the jellyfish. Who is it? But the jellyfish thieves were just penguiny pigs, these cute little creatures scared out of their wits. Why have you taken the walrus's jellies? Said Fidget. That's mean and it's awfully smelly. We needed the jellies to use them as bricks to build us a wobbly, warm pyramid. So the penguins are really cold. Can you pretend you're cold? We need somewhere warm. So they've stolen all the jellyfish. We need to keep warm now the dark shadow master is blocking the sun. It gets colder much faster. Through the predictascope, Bearwolf could see, a problem for you is a problem for me. So though they were tired and the journey was long, the predictascope said that they must carry on. So they're going to find out who's blocking the sun now. Remember the jellies, the clams and the waves. Now it's not just our island that we have to save. So they got back on Lilo, this time even faster. They sailed to the land of the dark shadow master. So they're going quickly along the sea. Doo-loo-loo, doo-loo-loo, doo-loo-loo. And as they approached, the dark shadow grew taller and Bearwolf and Fidget both felt a lot smaller. Who is this shadow master gonna be? But when they arrived, my how they laughed. The dark shadow master was just Mr. Giraffe. Hey, Mr. Giraffe, your stilts are too long. When you use them, you block out the penguiny pig's sun. Oh no, I wonder why the giraffe needs to be on such tall stilts. I eat rainbows up in the sky, but now the rainbows are rather high. In fact, the rainbows are almost gone. That's why I need my legs so long. Oh no. One problem really does lead on to the next problem, doesn't it? Through the predictascope, Bearwolf could see, a problem for you is a problem for me. So they climbed Giraffe's shoulders and slid down his neck and landed on Lilo, who asked them, where next? To the professor on the island of facts, but when they arrived, it was covered in cracks. Uh-oh. From overhead, a loud voice shouted down, you there, yes you, best stay off the ground. The ground started shaking, but just in time, down tumbled a rope and up, up they climbed. So they've climbed up this rope to get off the very shaky ground. Can you shake, 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 and then climb up the rope, climb up the top of the rope. Ooh, well done. So you stole the rainbows, said Fidget out loud. Yes, sir, this professor must stay off the ground. Whoa, look, he's using the rainbows to help him stay off the ground. No wonder the rainbows are going so high. It rumbles and shakes with a terrible sound. Every building I've built ends up falling back down. Through the predictascope, Bearwolf could see, a problem for you is a problem for me. Time is short, said the professor, so best not be slow. Take 2 of these rainbows wherever you go. So they've got some rainbows to give back to the giraffe now. So Bearwolf and Fidget clung on really tight, and with 1, 2, 3, whoosh, they'd already arrived. At Mole Island, a strange dark place, fact, full of moles in holes wearing bowler hats. Wow, What do you think the moles are doing? They're going to be digging in the ground, and do you think that's what making the cracks? Making all the buildings fall down? I think you might be right. Should we have a look? Why are you digging? Said Fidget. It's shaking the ground. And what's it to you? Said the mole with a frown. Well, your digging is causing all sorts of trouble. Professor's new buildings are turning to rubble. So he's using rainbows to stay off the ground. So for Mr. Giraffe, there are none to be found. So he's wearing stilts that are bigger than trees, and his shadow is making penguiny pigs freeze. So they're stealing jellies to build a warm place, but the jellies are Walrus's favourite taste. Without jellies, the walrus must dive really deep to get clams that they don't even like for their tea. And the waves that they make are as big as the sea, and they're coming straight for us, Bearwolf and me. So all those problems are going along, and it's down to the moles because they're digging their holes. So please, Mr. Mole, don't be mistaken. It all starts with you and your digging and shaking. Oh dear. Should we pretend to dig a hole? So get your paws ready and go dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig. So, do you think the moles might stop their digging now? And then all those other problems might stop as well. Shall we see? The mole said, yes, that may well be true. But before you accuse, pray tell me what you do. I'd be willing to bet that you dig some holes too, if you had to escape from them bubbles of doom. Them bubbles of doom? That sounds really bad. What kind of terrible monster makes that? Do you know who makes those big bubbles? Have you remembered from the beginning of the story? Looking through the Predictascope, Bearwolf's jaw dropped. Who's that pouring bubble bath into his pop? Then gulping and slurping and burping big bubbles. I think we have found who is causing these troubles. Oh no! So after all that, it's actually Bearwolf that's the problem. It's me, said Bearwolf. Who could have guessed that blowing those bubbles could cause such a mess? So Bearwolf said sorry, and Fidget did too, for thinking the start of the troubles was you, and 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 you. Before, in the end, I saw it was me. Sometimes our own bubbles are the hardest to see. So they set off on Lilo with sleep in their eyes to make their way home as night filled the sky. And Bearwolf, he promised, no more would he blow bubbles of troubles where nobody knows. Yes! Fantastic. Wasn't that a very clever story? Did you enjoy it? Yes. So they went in search of who was causing all the troubles when in fact it was them. So they managed to solve it, and hopefully that giant wave never made it to their beach. Thank you very much for joining in with that story, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was called Bearwolf and Fidget, and it's by D.C.R James. He's actually written some other books as well with the same characters with different things happening. So if you've enjoyed this story, please go and check out the other books as well and get yourselves a copy of them, because there's lots of great stories to read. I'll put a link in the details below so you can go there to find out more. I've got a very special copy of this to give away, so if you'd like to win that copy, please head over to my Instagram page to find out all the details, and hopefully it might be you that gets the copy. Would that be exciting? Yes! So go and tell your grown-ups to head over to Instagram and they'll find out how to win it. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Please do go and support the author by buying a copy of the book, and I will see you again soon.